Well, hi, folks. How the heck are you doing? We're doing fine up here so far. He looked down into his brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She drew her arms around him, but God will keep us free. They could see the riders coming, said this is my last fight. They take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive.
And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. Oh, when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me, for I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't go in, but her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. Oh, when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
One more time.
And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. Oh, when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Yes, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Thank you very much, folks. We'll see you next time. Oh, aren't we done?
Could you,
One thing about it, we
bass man, or Solomon, could you turn my bass up in that little bit?
This man running around here with a computer is something else, I'll tell you.
That's good. I think that's be better. Okay, thank you.
We're terrible, actually, but he makes us sound good. Now we're going to do something else. Here's a song that Doug and I have done for years called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. It goes something like this. In the twilight glow, I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. As we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain. Through the ages, I'll remember. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Now her hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. In a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Play it again, Thank you, thank you. Do you guys feel sorry for us yet? Silver wing, shining in the sunlight, roaring engines, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings. and leaving me lonely. Silver wing, slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. Oh, but you locked me out of your life. Left me standing here behind. Silver wing, shining in the sunlight, roaring engine, headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wing, slowly fading out of sight. Silver wing, slowly fading out of sight. We thank you. We thank you. Doug, do you want to do yours? You want to play one more? Hey? You look lovelier tonight than I remember. I'm so glad I got to see you one more time. I've enjoyed just sitting here and reminiscing, but I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. There's so much more between us than this table. All those years, all those dreams, all those plans. You know, without me saying, I still love you. But I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. Yeah! So you say you're happier now, you found a new love. Tell him I said he's the lucky, lucky man. No, I don't think I'll have time to see his picture, but I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. There's so much more between us than those years, all those dreams, and all those plans. You know, without me saying, I still love you. But I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. Yes, I've enjoyed as much of this as I can stand. You want to do one then?
Yeah, let's do Pick Me Up When You're Way Down, but I do it in C.
I don't care.
Here's a song that I learned the day before yesterday. Actually, I was 17 years old.
He thinks.
Okay. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up on your way down, 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 down. You were mine for just a while, now you're putting on the style, and you never once looked back at your home across the drive. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone, when your glamour starts to bore you. Come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy when they take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. No, they have changed your attitude, made you hardy and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame. Underneath, you're still the same. When you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting here for you. When you tumble to the ground, pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone, when your glamour starts to bore you. Come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy when they take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up on your way down, 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 down. One more.
Okay. Yeah. E. See, I told you they were going to kick us out of here. The blue glaciers are calling, calling for me to come home. The blue glaciers are calling, calling for me to come home. The road winds from Kidwanga and comes to Stewart Basin. The prettiest valley in the world was the valley of Stewart Basin. calling for me to come home. The blue glaciers are calling, calling for me to come home.
Sure.
Okay. We want to thank you folks for coming here. We'll be back tomorrow sometime in the afternoon maybe. God bless every one of you. We thank you for coming. This is JJ signing off and saying goodbye. The blue glaciers are calling, calling for me to come home. The blue glaciers are calling, calling for me to come home. Calling for me to come home. Thank you, people. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Thank
Let's
you.
have a big hand for JJ and Doug and Bern. Doing really well.
And we'll go up further. Is just up the hill here is where my grandma Marceline lived, where I lived and was raised. I'm trying to figure out today, I think we moved here in 1960. Everybody, we squatted up here. Nobody owned their properties. My grandma, for extra dollars, she used to make hides every day. All my life I could remember her making hides. As you can see on the one video, this is what she did for extra dollars.
You asked me, is it fun to cry over nothing? It is! I'm breaking down.
Walks me down the aisle, my mother starts to cry, but I can't see 'cause Link and I are French kissing. Listen, I can hear the bells.
Pair of new shoes with matching laces.
Permanent box at the sheep's head races.
Stormy eyed rye with a sour pickle. My personal puss on a wooden nickel.
Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at you, lousy with stature, knowing with all the marketing box.
July 16th was a day filled with smiles, free food, and public arrests. All for a good cause, of course. The annual Cause for Cancer Jail and Bail was in full swing. Constable Lennon Cruz, the organizer of the event, gave us a little history.
So this event got started by Leo Sobolski, and it's been running in Chetwynd for a number of years. I can't tell you how far back, and it was something that he loved, and he just loved providing, being a sponsor for Cops for Cancer and cancer research for children.
This year hit a little closer to home since the original event organizer, Leo Sobolski, tragically passed away from the disease earlier this month. We spoke to Constable Cruz and Peace FM's very own Peyton McCulloch about Leo and his immense impact on the community.
Yeah, so Leo is a great person. I know this community loves him, and I think he's going to be missed. He's a great promoter of this event, and just a great person. I know for myself, he got me trained as a Zumba instructor, and that was something that he wanted to bring Zumba to his community, and he just everything that he did, the guy didn't know how to say no, so no one can say no to him because he just found a way to get it done. So even in doing this event, everything that I had to put together, from getting donations from Fresh Mart and IGA, and so everybody that has contributed, I'm really thankful for everything that's how the community's come around that. And Leo has been a big part of that because this is being done in memory of him.
Leo Sobolski was a huge person in my life, got me this job here at Peace FM, and has also helped me get into college, so I owe him a lot in my life. And even though I weeded his garden and his weeds were about my height for multiple days and grabbing dog poop and the stuff that I did, it was worth it, and I get to do this awesome job that I get to be on television and doing radio. It's, I think, the best thing to do.
He was the council.
Baron Alan Kutry participated in the event. He even had chains wrapped around his neck. He explained the reason he wanted to be arrested was to remember Leo and participate in something greater than himself.
Because the prospects of Chetwynd look really good, and the great cause is for Cops for Cancer. And right now we're being touched by the community, by our great friend Leo Sobolski, who succumbed to cancer. And this opportunity for me to contribute by participating in something that's greater than just myself. I really appreciate people that go out of their way to support these things, and I'm just a small part of it. I'm nothing more than just a person like everybody else, and this is why I do stuff like this.
Chetwynd may be a small community, but the people were more than ready to open their hearts and their wallets for this event. Whether it was participating in the jail and bail, donating money for bail, or just hanging out and having a good laugh, it's clear to see that this year's jail and bail was a huge success.
Well, this is
tall and dark.
Wide
Well, he's
DeRosa.
mighty pretty, but I bet he ain't worried a bit about your heart. He's a real Casanova, but I think I know you just a little bit better than that. You need a real love you can't get enough of, and not some Romeo act. But if you're looking for the real deal, what you doing looking at him? He ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. He can love you like I will. Let go of your heart, girl. Take mine and give it a whirl. If you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. He's a smooth talking fella. He's gonna tell you what your heart desires. He's a real go-getter, and you ought to know better than to think about playing with fire. And if you ask me, honey, what you need is a good old-fashioned romance. I'm thinking maybe that you and me, baby, ought to give my love a little chance. If you're looking for the real deal, what you doing looking at him? He ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. He can love you like I will. Let go of your heart, girl. Take mine and give it a whirl. If you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. If you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. Thank you.
I'm an old-fashioned girl in a modern day world, holding on to what Mom and Dad taught me. Some ways I'm modern as can be, but there's still a part of me to be an old-fashioned girl. Thank you.
Sitting on a bar stool, acting like a darn fool, that's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, no, I couldn't make her stay, well, doggone her anyway, she can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Every time we disagree, she's always asking me, are you a man or a mouse? Now that she's gone, she probably thinks that I'm home moping around the house. She probably thinks that she's the one thing I just couldn't get along without. Well, wouldn't this surprise her? I got a sympathizer as long as these bottles hold out. I'm sitting on a bar stool, acting like a darn fool, that's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, now I couldn't make her stay, well, doggone her anyway, she can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Every time I tried to sit down and talk to her, it always ended up in a fuss. I tried to reason with her right up till the time she got on that Greyhound bus. It'd be better if I just forget her, 'cause she sure forgot about me. And if it takes all night, I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna sit here till I can't see. I'm sitting on a bar stool, acting like a darn fool, that's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, no, I couldn't make her stay, well, doggone her anyway, she can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. As I'm sitting on a bar stool, acting like a darn fool, that's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, no, I couldn't make her stay, well, doggone her anyway, she can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Yes, pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Thank you. It's in G. It's in G. G. I hope that I won't be that wrong anymore, and maybe I've learned this time. I hope that I find what I'm reaching for, the way that it is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you, I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. But I won't let it change me, not if I can. I'd rather believe in love and give it away as much as I can to those that I'm fondest of. Someday I'll get over you, I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams
break tomorrow, I'll be all smiles tonight. And when the room he entered, the bride upon his arm, I stood and gazed upon him as though he were a charm. And then he smiled upon her as once he smiled on me. They know not what I suffered, they found no change in me. I'll be all smiles tonight, love, I'll be all smiles tonight. Though my heart may break tomorrow, I'll be all smiles tonight. And when the dance was over and all have gone to rest, I'll think of him, dear mother, the one that I love best. He once did love, believe me, but now he's cold and strange. He sought not to deceive me. False friends have brought this change. I'll be all smiles tonight, love, I'll be all smiles tonight. Though my heart may break tomorrow, I'll be all smiles tonight. Though my heart may break tomorrow, I'll be all smiles tonight. Thank you. Big city.
I'm tired of this dirty old city entirely too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free. Somewhere in the middle of Montana, give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Been working every day since I was 20. Haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. But there's folks who never work and they've got plenty. Think it's time guys like me had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free. Somewhere in the middle of Montana, give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free.
B flat. Her lips and her dress, they're both ruby red. She thinks that's how you hide the pain you feel inside. And she comes out every night to soak up the neon light. Her perfume fills the air. People stop and stare. But blue roses looking for the moon in someone's eyes. Blue roses willing to believe in someone's lies. Blue roses, petals have been crushed along the way. Oh, blue roses, just growing bluer every day. One more drink, one more dance, you might be her only chance. She needs someone to hold when the night is growing old. And if you don't mind the thorns, she'll take you in and keep you warm, lying in the dark in a bed of broken hearts. 'Cause blue roses looking for the moon in someone's eyes. Blue roses willing to believe in someone's lies. Blue roses, petals have been crushed along the way. Oh, blue roses, just growing bluer every day. Oh, blue roses, just growing bluer every day. Thank you. Till Cherry Comes Rose. Till Cherry Comes Rose. Yeah. In B. In B. Bob. Bob.
Darling, I can see the clouds around you, and in your heart I know a sorrow grows. But if you weep, I'll be right here to hold you, till each tear you cry becomes a rose.
Dearest love, I know your heart is shattered, and all my words can offer no relief. But my love will heal the pain you've suffered.
'cause there's no pain, no dream can put us under. All the love that binds you and me. Darling, I can see the clouds around you, and in your heart I know a sorrow grows. But if you weep, I'll be right here to hold you, till each tear you cry becomes a rose. Till each tear you cry becomes a rose.
One more?
I guess so, yeah. I'm going down, 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 going down, down, down. Got nobody to love me now. I'm sorrow bound, bound, bound since you left this town. Since you left, I'm going down, down, down. I never thought my life would be so lonely. I never thought my head could hang so low. I love you, my darling, and you only. Don't know where you are, but now I've got to go. I'm going down, 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 going down, down, down. Got nobody to love me now. I'm sorrow bound, bound, bound since you left this town. Since you left, I'm going down, down, down. For oh, so many were your reasons. Could it be you never gave us time? In your heart, if you desire a new love, if so, then your heart is not with mine. I'm going down, 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 going down, down, down. Nobody to love me now. I'm so bound, bound, bound since you left this town. Since you left, I'm going down, down, down. Since you left, I'm going down, down, down.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, too.